Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD. So it seems we may have stumbled upon where Lulu thinks she was a failure, and that the summoner she guarded on her first pilgrimage died here. From the sounds of it, there's a Fayth down there too, and well, Yuna needs it. So, I guess we better go down there and get it. But if Lulu's first summoner died here, I get the feeling we may need to make sure we're all set here. Alright, so from here, I'm actually going to be leaving Yuna right here until we can get another level 3 key sphere, so yeah. And she's caught up. Kimari, let's move him up. Some more MP. And Waka, move him over. Nothing to unlock there. Riku's still there. It looks like we're all set in that regard. Let's get the order all sorted out. I think that's right. Yep. Alright, and equipment. Alright, I want to be back on the stone protection again before we get in there. Or when we get in there, anyway. And out of wisdom, soft ring, switch hitter. Let's get him over to water strike. Shimmering blade is fine, and let's get that soft bracer there for Orin. That's fine, and get Lulu back on the savior bangle. And it looks like we're all set and ready to go. Let's heal up and let's go. Oh, hey, there's a teleport pad. Can we just... No? Well, I guess we don't know where it leads, so maybe that's a good thing we can't use it. Anyway, let's go. Oh, and wouldn't you know it, we run into a very interesting enemy right off the bat. A ghost. This ghost enemy is interesting in a few aspects. One, you can actually get Kimari's next overdrive here from him, so I'm going to be attempting to use Lancet on him at some point during the battle. The thing is, as you can see, it's got 9,999 hit points. You need to do 4,060 damage to overkill. Resistant to physical attacks, not resistant to magical attacks. You can see here that it's weak to fire and thunder and immune to... Where is it? Yeah, I think that's immune to water and ice. That actually changes from fight to fight. So basically, this enemy's weaknesses are always randomized. So you may have an enemy that's weak to everything, and you may have an enemy that's immune to all spells, kind of thing. So heads up there. Hopefully, you don't get that one. In that case, I'd probably just say run unless you want to fight it for. Well, I mean, you can always still get the next overdrive for Kimari still, but yeah, this is an interesting one. So. Alright, what do we want to do here? So weak to fire and thunder, let's see what Tidus does with the physical attack. Yeah. Oh wow, that's actually quite a bit better than I thought. Alright, Riku, let's have her steal. You can get 2 Phoenix Downs, or a rare steal is a Far Plane Shadow. And you actually, how are we with alien overdrives? They're all charged. Alright. You know, let's hold off for now. Let's bring in Waka. Just to confirm, that is the symbol for immune. Yep, okay, just making sure. And not half kind of thing. Alright, Orin. There is actually one element you could use on this thing that it will always be weak to, but we don't have that spell yet, so yeah. And I believe it is at the very end of Yuna's sphere grid, part of the sphere grid, so yeah. Right, Orin, let's see what he can do with his attack. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, then let's get the heavy hitters in. It's fire and thunder. Yeah, let's go with fire. And we'll probably have Lulu finish it off. Whoops, forgot to use Lancet. So yeah, it'll cast Doom. What does that do? We now have 5 turns to kill this thing before Kimari is killed. However, you can just swap them out and you don't have to worry about it, but yeah. Actually, can we... I don't even think you can dispel it. Let's see.
You couldn't reach the far plane.
Let's... In that case, you know what? I'm going to take the risk and have her defend. Yeah. Defend. Kamari, use Lancets. And Kamari learned Doom. There we go. Alright, let's bring in Lulu to finish it off. There's also another very interesting, I think it's an armor you can get from this thing. And let's see if we can get it. Oops, not that. Firaga. Overkill, and let's see if we get it. We did not, so yeah. I think it's a slightly higher chance of it dropping a piece of equipment with this piece of equipment in general, and you can get an armor with the no encounters ability on it. What it does, basically, with anybody that equips that, basically, you don't get into any more random encounters, but there's actually an easier way to get to that ability, so yeah. If we don't get it here, then I'll be showing you how to do that, or even if we do get it here, I'll still show you how you can get one, so yeah. A bit easier. And here's another, I would say enemy, but it's not really. This is the magic urn. As you can see, 1 HP shy of 1,000,000. Nothing to, you can't overkill it, or it isn't overkillable. It has a perfect physical defense, perfect magic defense. It's a magic stat of 40. Keep that in mind. Has no agility either, so it does nothing. But no, it's no weakness or anything like that. Immune to pretty much any status ailment you could throw at it. It's actually not immune to Doom, but I'm not sure how many turns you have to wait for it to die. But the interesting thing about this is you see the as you move the cursor, you select different, I guess you could say, eyes on the urn, and if you get one that says bingo, that little guy gives you an item. Ooh, Phoenix down, nice, thank you. And basically you can go about like this as much as you want. Yep. Oh, we got it again. Ooh, Lunar Curtain, nice. Let's try the center again. Uh-oh, and when it's wrong, this happens. Yeah, it hurts. That's what that magic stat's for. Alright, let's heal everybody up. An interesting little encounter in here. Alright, let's continue on. Oop, yes, making sure we're still in the front line. Let's go over here first. And here's another new enemy, the Yowie. 900 hit points, you need to do 1,350 damage to overkill. Highly resistant to magic, weak to ice, strong to fire, thunder, and water. 20% resistant to sleep, silence, and darkness, and you can steal softs or a petrified grenade as the rare steal from it. So yeah. And as you might be able to guess from reading the blurb at the top there, it can petrify you, and it can silence you as well, so kind of the perfect battle to have Lulu in here, but anyways. Alright, so Riku, let's have her steal. Hey, and Yuna learned the overdrive mode, ally. Alright, let's bring in Waka. Okay, I was gonna say try to kill with Waka, but he's got water strike on. Alright, Tidus, take it. Let's bring in Orin, I guess. Defend. Let's bring in Kamari, I guess. Tidus, take another one out. And bring in Yuna to heal him up. He is silenced, but that's okay. For now, anyway. And Lulu.
Allow me.
No, not quite. Not in this battle. And there we go. Although Lulu probably would have been able to overkill it, but you know, just expect your magic attacks to do 25% of their normal damage. That's all. So she might have barely been able to do it. Alright. Oh, over here we get a Mega Elixir. Alright.
What's a Fayth doing in a place like this?
Don't ask me.
They say it was stolen from a temple long ago.
Huh?
With no faith, summoners cannot train. Without training, they cannot call the final Aeon. Without the final Aeon, they cannot defeat sin. That is why.
'Cause then the summoner won't die.
That must be what the thief was thinking.
I kinda agree with him.
Makes you wonder if you might have been Albed or something, but I'm sure the Albed aren't the only ones that are less than thrilled with summoners.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You know, what summoners do. I mean, obviously it's... let's not talk about it. We don't know the full story, but anyways, I'm sure the Albed aren't alone. I think even Walk and Lulu said, you know, they weren't exactly thrilled when Yuna decided to become a summoner, but they knew Yuna, so yeah. And here we go, we have a little Tonberry, a cute little thing. 13,500 hit points. Need to do 4,060 damage to overkill. Slightly resistant to physical and magical attacks. No elemental affinities. Immune to silence, darkness, poison, petrification, slow, zombie, threaten, death, provoke. Demi, delay attacks, eject, power break, magic break, armor break, mental break, and 20% resistant to sleep. The one thing about this thing is that when you attack it, this might, I may have to revive Tidus. Oh, maybe not. Alright. Just thinking of something else. This thing has an attack that basically takes the number of fiends that that person has killed, and I think multiplies it by 10, and then that's how much damage it'll do to that character. So obviously me attacking him like that, Tidus could have been hit with a rather strong attack. So yeah, Riku, let's just have her steal. Fireplate and Shadow. Yeah, you can get high potion. Oh, that was actually the rare steal. High potion is the common steal. Alright, and let's bring in Orin, I guess. And Waka. I'm actually afraid he's going to kill it. Okay, no crit. Yeah, he would have killed it if it was a crit. Oh boy. Alright, and Yuna, let's bring her in and have her defend. So yeah, he pretty much, for some reason I thought he actually did counterattack now, but I guess not. But yeah, he's going to walk forward for a bit. You kind of want to take him up before he gets up, before his, I guess his 5th turn, if you will. So he's going to walk forward 4 times and then start unleashing kind of things, so yeah. Alright, and Kimari, how many HP? Let's go. Let's defend. We'll bring in Lulu. Kinda, how much HP, or how much damage? Alright, let's just have her do this. I got Yuna her turn. Oh, and just barely couldn't do it. Okay, go for the turn. Awesome. Alright. Another intersection. Let's go to the right. It's just another battle with another magic urn. Just decided to flee from it, so yeah. Oh, another chest. We get a level 2 key sphere. Nice. Nice if it goes to level 3, but it's just another ghost. Same weaknesses, but the resistances were different. Alright, let's keep going. How much deeper can we go? Another 3 Yowies, and I made that battle take a lot longer than it needed to, but I eventually learned that I've got a full overdrive gauge, so yeah. Or it took a few hits. There we go. Another magic urn I just ran from. Oh, what do we got here? A fortune sphere. Huzzah! We finally got another one. Let's put it to use right away. Why not? The luck sphere. Right there. And get him a few more critical hits there. Awesome. Let's continue on. Another urn. Alright, what's up here? Hey, and finally found the enemy I was hoping I'd run into. These are thorns. Kind of like the funguars, they are weak to fire. However, you got 4,080 hit points. You need to do 4,060 damage. Did I say 40,080? No, 4,080 hit points, 4,060 damage to overkill. And not resistant to physical attacks or magical attacks. They do counter with pollen, so careful with that. If you're going to physically attack them, make sure it's a one-hit kill. Weak to fire, strong to ice, thunder, water. Immune to silence, darkness, poison, zombie, and magic break. 95% resistant to sleep and 25% resistant to petrification and death. And the stealing is what I'm interested in these things for, and that is you can steal 2 silence grenades as the common steal and an ether as the rare steal. I actually want to steal at least 2 silence grenades, but since we've got 3 thorns here and we've got 2 people that can steal, I think I'll probably go for a little extra insurance and try to get 4 silence grenades. So let's have Riku steal here. Oh, and she got the other. Alright. Let's bring in Kamari to see if he can try his hand at it. Hey, you got the silence grenades. And let's take care of that one. And let's bring in Miss Waka. And then there's Lulu. Let's bring in Yuna. And how are we looking here? You know, let's try to get 2 more silence grenades. Oops, not Tidus yet. Not yet. Riku. Actually, how many do I have? Have I gotten any more along the ways? Oh, I've already got 5 of them. Alright, never mind. I was worried about nothing. Alright. Tidus it is. But yeah, if those are the only 2 silence grenades I had, then I would have, you know, tried to steal another 2. But anyways, or at least I would have actually tried to get those other 2. And in here we got 2 mega potions. Alright, it's over here. And here's another 2 new enemies, the Imp and the Mech Hunter. The Mech Hunter has 5,500 hit points. You need to do 4,060 damage to overkill, slightly resistant to physical and magical attacks. Weak to thunder. I'll probably still have Lulu take this thing out. Immune to sleep, poison, zombie, threat, and death. And 20% resistant to silence and darkness. And if you choose to steal from it, you can get 1 to 2 Albed potions. So yeah, just keep in mind that stealing them does dismantle them, and you cannot overkill them that way. So yeah. And then the Imp here. 880 hit points. You need to do 1320 damage to overkill. Highly resistant to magic attacks. Weak to water. 20% resistant to sleep, silence, and darkness. And you can steal 1 to 2 lightning gems from it. So, yeah. Alright, how do I want to go with this? And obviously the pouch can poison you. Pardon me. What do I want to do here? Attack that. Let's have Rico steal the lightning gem. Waka. Take care of that thing. Orin, let's have him guard. Normally I like to take out the enemy that can do the status element like that, but in this case, I think it's alright to go this route. As long as you have Orin guard, you should be alright, just because he'd be the only one that gets poisoned kind of thing. Right, Kimari. Let's just have him hit it with whatever. Alright, and okay, I guess Yuna hasn't had her turn yet. Alright. Have Warren finish it off, I guess. I think everybody's got a turn. Wow, nice crit. And we learned the Victor mode, overdrive mode for Orin. Nice. What do we got over here? Wait, what's this? You can barely see it because it blends in with the ground. You get the Albed Primer Volume 25. Have we missed any? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so there's a save sphere here, so it looks like we haven't quite reached the end of these caverns yet, so... Next time, I guess we're going to have to keep going deeper and see if we can't find this Fayth, if it's still here. And, well... I would say hopefully we can get it, but, you know... The whole thing about not being able to do the final summoning with it, but... Well, we're here for Yuna, so... Whatever she wants, goes. So, this is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like. Liking the video makes it easier for other people to find the video so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well. And be sure to hit subscribe and enable notifications to be notified when I upload the next video. And be sure to share the playlist with any friends, family, anybody else you think may enjoy it as well. The link to that is in the video description. And if you're interested in keeping up to date with any channel updates, you can always check my feed at twitter.com/intrepid83. That link is in the video description as well. And as always, comments are welcome. Just please keep them spoiler-free and speculation-free for the sake of those who have not yet experienced this game and its story. And I did have to remove a spoiler, remove a comment with a spoiler in it last episode, so please be careful. Please do not do not refer to any names or anything like that that have not been mentioned by the game itself. And we'll get along just fine. Alright, this is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.